About 3 years ago, when I was having a difficult time knowing what I wanted, I received this dream. I say that I received it because it really felt like I was both me and also in the dream. Have you had a dream like that? My name is Heather Schwartz. I'm an intuitive energy healer and coach. And in today's video, I'm talking to you about spiritual breadcrumbs. In the dream, I had this understanding that even though it was completely black outside, super dark, I could trust myself, I could trust the vehicle I was in, I could trust the other drivers. And the moment that I had this understanding of trust, the road in front of me lit up and I could see everything. Cafes, people dining. I suddenly had this yearning that I wanted to be one of those diners. And suddenly there was a parking spot in front of me where I could park. And I was able to get out and move towards that reality. That is an example of spiritual breadcrumb, a dream with something that you've been asking about that shows you, and it's felt, it's an embodied understanding of what you're looking for. Other experiences, other ideas of spiritual breadcrumbs can include seeing the number 555 when you understand that you're making a big change, or the number 444, which is an example of the angels are looking out for you, or seeing a sign, literally a physical sign when you've been guided to open your heart. I talk in another video about how I saw the sign and it said, love it. And I'd been guided by my angels to connect with love. These are all examples of spiritual breadcrumbs, and they are fantastic for when you're feeling off course or you're having an off day or when you want to feel more aligned with your purpose. So in this video, I want to offer to you 3 steps to get into a place of receiving spiritual breadcrumbs. The first step is to intend. What is it you would like to receive more of? What is a question that you have? That's important to know. The second is to call in. Call in your higher self, your angels and guides. Yes, everybody has them. And source, God, or the divine, or the universe, however you define it. Call it in. Ask for your guides and your angels to help lead you to some experiences that allow you to feel that you are not alone, that you are connected, and that remind you uniquely that you are that you're being helped. An example of this is Tammy Mastroberti, who has the magazine, the online magazine Elevated Existence, talks about how you can actually create a symbol that your angels and guides or loved ones from beyond are sending to you. So you could say, I want to see a blue butterfly, or, I want to see a hummingbird. I don't do that personally. I instead let my angels and guides show me, but I also can hear my intuition very clearly. And so when something comes through, I get this feeling of being cared for. Intuition feels like caring. It feels either neutral or very supportive. If you have a judgmental voice, that's probably your inner critic, and that is not your intuition. In other videos, I will be sharing more about how you can identify what is intuition versus what is not. But for the sake of this video, if you would like to experience more spiritual breadcrumbs, my suggestion to you is as follows. First, intend. Second, call in. And third, be receptive. Being receptive is one of the most important parts of intuition, because if you're talking or thinking or analyzing, it actually gets in the way of hearing and receiving or knowing your support. You might receive intuition through your body kinesthetically as a feeling. You might hear it like I do. You might see it as a vision or have a movie play in front of your eyes. You might experience it as a dream, like I described earlier. Or you might get a knowing inside of you about something. Maybe you experience something and you get a knowing that this is a message for you. And then you could do some writing about it. However you receive intuition is specific to who you are, and there is no right or wrong. Of course, you can train to receive it in more fluid and whole ways. I've trained to be able to see it visually. It did not come naturally to me at first, but then I think I had some blocks, honestly. But then it's come more readily as I've trained more and more over the past 7 years. So these are some tips. Let me know how it goes. And I'm wishing you a fantastic day and a fantastic time with your spiritual breadcrumbs, which ultimately remind us that we are not on this path alone, that we have help and support, and that we are being guided, even in our moments when we think that we're not being guided, just like in my dream. I'm wishing you lots and lots of clarity and some fun along the path, too. Bye for now.